Hi, welcome to another podcast. I have Raquel.
Okay.
We don't.
Oh hell.
Oh hell no! How do I get here? This part of the segment is called Tea Time. Water. Okay, cool.
Do you remember when I don't know, years ago, when some guy was on, what is it, salt bath, and he was eating the guy's face?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Everyone was panicking.
My gosh, yes.
We have a zombie!
Dude, if you went on the CDC page for this year, it actually had like a zombie survival guide things, and it was like, what's going on? You know, like.
That's
Seriously,
scary, dude.
That's scary, dude.
So even think about, I was watching World.
Yeah, Wait.
World Z War
with that handsome fool. What's his name?
Brad.
No,
Was
is it Brad Pitt? Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I was watching it. I was like, I won't survive that.
Yeah.
I have a story.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on. Okay, so it was me and my sister. My mom was like at the panaderia.
Okay, yeah.
Like way in the corner, and we were there. We wanted to get food, so it was just me and my sister. So we go, we order food.
What? We order food. I hope they eat it.
Food. Dude, tell me why. Like, my sister got rice.
Yeah.
And you know, in the rice, it has those green balls. I don't know what they're called.
Peas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, we were just like eating, and then I was like, I don't like these. Like, we never liked them.
Yeah.
My sister, like, she grabbed one, and she puts it in her nose, like, right here. She did.
Shout out to Melissa, she's hilarious.
She didn't put it all the way up, but she like put it like right here.
Yeah.
And she just funny dog stories.
Yeah. Well, right now you have 2 dogs, right? Or what is it, like 1 dog?
I have one.
Yeah.
My own dog, and right now I'm taking care of my uncle's dog.
What's his name again?
Bear.
Bear.
He's a little.
Cute. He'll be there.
Oh my god, so cute.
Oh my god. You know what I've been calling races, low-key? Enero 6.
What?
Enero 6.
What is that?
January 6th.
What's wrong with
Remember
January?
when they freaking Trump supporters rushed the Capitol?
Oh.
Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Remember how you were looking at it like, and then you think if it was brown and like black people, these straight would have shot everybody.
I know.
They would have fucking shot like.
Crazy.
Wow.
No, I've always wanted to be a cop.
Okay, yeah.
Since I was in like elementary.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be a cop. I don't know why. I guess I just wanted to change the world. Yeah, you know. Oh yeah.
And then I also wanted to be an astronaut. I thought that was so cool.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Imagine you're
Oh my
you're a little
God.
kid and they used to look up in the stars and you're like, oh, you know, like can
An
I be out there?
astronaut? Oh.
Yeah, but then what happened? I remember like when we were younger, like 2000 something, there was like a group of people who went and they aired it on TV. It was like this big thing and then they blew up. Yeah. You remember that?
Yeah, I do. Were we born?
We were born, yeah.
When that happened?
I think that happened early 2000s or something, yeah.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah, so that was sad. So then I guess that's what happened to NASA. They're like, hey, you know what? Let's not air this like live
But they
anymore.
did.
Like, we're fucking blowing up people in the air.
I know. Damn. 7 people died, right?
Like Jared's fault because he didn't calculate that shit right. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's some bullshit. Don't lie in your resume.
For real.
More on the women taxation, the pink tag, quote unquote, how we have apps that follow us in our flow and shit, like, and then they sell our information, and then
Information?
Yeah, everything sells your information. Like every cookies like on your phone, like you're like, and then they'll sell like I guess companies like, oh, this is what she likes type of thing. So I don't know if you're ever like going through something and then it has an ad and then it's something you just searched up.
Mm-hmm. But I think you can like on the phone you can delete all that.
Yeah, but I still feel like it's. I don't know.
They're still spying on you.
I mean, like your phone's a GPS. Okay, in high school or like elementary, I started mine's like under 15 years old and my first cycle, I guess. And I remember like how embarrassing that would be, like when you first started and you told your friends like, hey, I got my period, and then you're like hiding the tampon, like you're doing some drug deal, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, I put it in the bug, here's the bug, and it's like.
And to this day, it feels like you have to like hide it.
Yeah,
it's because it's embarrassing, like being on your period.
Yeah, right. And it's like, it should be celebrated. I feel like there's like this one culture I looked up on, and it was like the mom, it was like older, like native times, especially in California, and it was like the mom would take, her feminine energy, children, and like take it to like, by the river, and they'll make a hut together, and then they'll experience their first cycle. Ooh. And then when they're done with that, she teaches them about like adulthood and like, birthing, I guess, and like they would destroy the hut. So it's like something that was like made and destroyed. It was like crazy.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. And was it like a heavy phone?
It wasn't heavy.
Oh, okay.
But it was light. But it lasted a week.
Yeah.
So it's like weird. But it doesn't come...
And then again, we're like the animals that like bleed out for 5 days and don't die. Like, I'm always like, I know how to clean up blood. Don't mess with me. Honestly, I've been in situations where I've like stolen stuff because I'm like, dude, how am I supposed to be paying like this money? It's just crazy. Like, there's a tax on us too. Like, it's something natural for us, and why are we getting taxed? Like, if anything, we should get exempt or reimbursed for all the money.
Yeah. Because it's just you have to buy that every month. Mm-hmm. Or like you would have to stack up. Yeah. Exactly. And that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is a lot of money.
It's like $16 for like what, 20 pack?
Yeah. I also have a theory with like men. I'm just like, why can't we just collect a bunch of their samples, have them to get a vasectomy, and then there's not like so much rape, and then there's like the abortions, like the pro and the cons, and it's like, but it's like a bunch of white guys and like in the White House being like about these laws when it's like, why aren't the women going to discuss that and having those conversations, or women energies, you know what I mean? So it's like
this one time I was getting off work, and I get off at work like around 1 a.m. So I would come home like around 1:25 the latest. Mm-hmm. And then I would have to park outside, so I would park at the streets, walking, and then I see this car. It's a white Corvette with like red stripes. It was red stripes. It was brand new. You can tell like it was spanking new. And I see it, and I was like, oh, nice car, But like I wasn't like, oh, I didn't break my neck or anything like that. So like I saw it cool, and then I crossed the street, and then I see it, the car. He was slowing down, and he had a green light. Like he was slowing down. I was like, oh, maybe he's lost, So
I just know that feeling because it's like, why are you slowing down?
Yeah. But in my head, I was like, okay, he's probably lost, And then he sees me trying to cross the street, and he lets me pass. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, you let me pass. And he didn't even go. He just like started driving very slow. I guess he just wanted to see where I was going, and I was like,
yeah. Then you gotta make a quick left somewhere else.
No, dude, I fucked up.
You went straight to your house?
I went straight to my house. And because I was going that way still, like he made another U-turn. And then he saw me going to my building, and I was like, like it's crazy. Like, we have to protect ourselves all the time.
Yeah,
like,
no, for sure.
Me too. Yeah. I have a taser in my car.
Yeah. You should just be walking
right in the balls,
Yeah, mine's is a flashlight and the taser. Oh. Yeah, that's just like all high tech. We'll be getting a big 5. Yeah, that's what
I double parked.
Yeah. Oh, you're horrible. You're one of those.
No.
You know, there's a special place for double parkers in hell. I swear to God, like there is.
No,
I have something in my teeth. Spooky dookie time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to call this spooky dookie time. So I know for sure that you know, okay, so you're taking a shit in the bathroom, right? Or piss. And all of a sudden you fucking shiver. Has that happened to you?
No.
Oh my God. Suppose you say, okay, like let's say you're pissing and then you're like,
oh.
and then you shiver.
Yeah,
like,
okay, yeah.
If you shake, it's because se te levantan los muertos or something like that. Like,
I've never heard of that.
yeah. So I want to ask you, what is your creepiest experience that happened? Like, did it happen? Like, okay, so we used to live by like a
Cemetery. Yeah.
So I had a lot of experience because I felt like I just lived down the block.
You literally lived
so
down
close
the
to
block.
it.
Yeah.
I was like one house and then there, cemetery.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I was like a block away. So.
my grandma, used to live by a cemetery.
Really?
Yeah, it was like walking. It was a good like 10 minutes away. It was crazy. But I mean, everything's a cemetery in Salvador, right?
Yeah, like
It's bad.
the cemetery. Have you been over there?
Yeah. I remember when I was younger, when I was 11 years old, like 11, 12, like I remember going, and it was just creepy. Like, it was just creepy to sleep because she lived in the urban area, so it was like, yeah, it was like a good like 5-acre land. Like it was acre,
damn.
yeah. So, and then it was in the wild, and it was like, what's going on?
At that building, like literally, like on Gordon, and so the entrance is like here, and in the living room, and then there's a kitchen. So I was walking across to get to the kitchen because my sister was in there washing the dishes.
Okay.
First time ever.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's my sister's bed, which is like right by it's in the living room,
Okay,
but
yeah.
like on the wall.
Okay, yeah.
And then there was the entrance of the kitchen. We had a big old mirror, like a full
okay.
body mirror.
Was that like something you guys bought personally, or you guys found it?
I think we bought it.
Okay.
I don't know. It's been there for like years.
So,
but we threw it. Yeah.
But it wasn't with the apartment. It was like something you guys had. Okay.
So I was walking, and then for some reason, again, something told me look through the mirror. Didn't tell me why I did. I looked through the mirror, and for some reason, I see my sister's bed is like right here, right? So I see this little girl. She's crouching down like this.
Oh my God.
When my sister lays her head, she was
Yeah.
like right here, like that. And then I just hear her black hair and like scratches all over her face and her body. I ran like towards the kitchen. I was like, I didn't even want to tell my sister because I didn't want to scare her, you know. But
oh my
that was
God, do you
just
think
like,
this little girl was whispering stuff at your sister at night?
shut up.
Why? Because your sister was like.
No,
No,
but
okay.
like I don't know.
You're like one day you walked up into her and she's like in the corner of the room. And you're like, what is this
I
little girl telling her? You know,
For real,
yeah.
no. But I think, to be honest, I think she was just passing by, because I've never seen her after that.
Oh, okay. Or you didn't stare at the mirror like that anymore.
I did.
Okay.
But
So when you get this idea, you get this feeling and be like, hey, look at me, like look over here. Like, is this something someone's saying to you, or you hear, or you just sense it yourself?
I sense it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's
See, this
it's
is what
more.
I mean. Like,
yeah.
it's like their sixth sense. Like we're so like into.
Yeah,
this, you know?
yeah. Literally, like I have a dream, and then the dream, I'm like, let's say I'm dreaming about you.
Okay.
And then you're like sad or worried or something, and I like call you and be like, hey, are you okay? You're like, no. Like, it's happened to me a few times. Like, I've hit up people like, hey, are you
What's
okay?
the craziest dream you had before you hit someone up?
Like someone pregnant.
Oh,
like I can't, like when I dream of someone pregnant, like, okay.
Have you dreamed about me like that?
No.
Okay.
No. Yes.
Yeah, you're like, hey, this fall, when you fall, you have no life, you know. And I'm like, no. Hey, so Raquel calls you pregnant.
Yeah.
Just letting
If I
you know.
dream that you're pregnant, you're probably pregnant.
You're done. That's not as kidding. You're Follow us for more of life advice.